My memory is long, stretching, arching backwards like a sweaty torso over a messy bed, back through poppy fields of ticking clocks and displaced faces, back to 9 months in damp dark when I could still breathe in water. I remember Mom's heart, beating in time to her humming mysterious songs, a priestess with her own drum. I didn't know I was different then. I thought every kid could have parties in his room without inviting anybody. I always had friends. Mom and Dad said they were invisible, but I could see them. They said they were imaginary, but their hugs could squeeze me. They said it's just a phase, but they never leave me. People call me crazy. I pull extra chairs to the table so I don't leave anybody out. I cover my ears when my heart starts to shout. My brain is a fruit basket with holes in the bottom that like to switch positions. A steaming pot fragrant with seasoning and season, swirling words and facts into crackling candle wax and jumping apple jacks. My brain is a primal planet with surging asteroids and swallowing water and vomiting volcanoes. Acidic hot springs reborn as red rain. And there's no way to know 1 second to the next just what is likely to survive. So I forget things and mesh things, drunk dance and dive, not bothering to cover my face when the ground rise, because they call me crazy, because they can't see. If I could, I'd draw them a map into me, so I wouldn't have to explain why the stars break dance on Wednesdays, why the trees shake their leaves like maracas when they're weeping, why stray dogs recite poetry when they think no one's looking. I was never good at math, but I can count the sharp intakes of breath it takes before my dad passes gas. I close my eyes when babies mumble the secrets of the eclipse. I taste the truth sealed in the scorned woman's lips. But the grown-ups don't like my gift. They want to cure me, like church does for gay people. They give me a steeple of pills, long sterile names I refuse to remember. I'd struggle and am rendered still. Everyone is happy. I'm not embarrassing them. They smile and pretend they don't see red rivers bursting through damn searing burn trails on my cheeks. They tell me death is the empty space between 4 white walls. Well, I thought they were supposed to pat them because I'm crashing into them, cracking my cheekbones and ribs until something gives, because they call me crazy. They call me crazy when I smash my plate in the kitchen, when I tell my sister I'm an alien and can only breathe through my fingertips. They call me crazy when I'm breathing my hair, yanking it, tearing till all the life pours out. They call me crazy when I scream that lonely is alive, my eyes carving spaceships into palms upturned because I want to go home. I'll go back through my purple dimensional rift, through poppy fields of singing rocks and watercolor faces. I'd be surrounded by people just like me. We'd be naked and wild, green for miles, and we'll tell each other why sun rays are really building blocks of halos and are secretly in love with shadows. How lily pads mourn for the fish after the collapse of a bridge, why victims of tsunamis are reborn through children's origami, how rivers in London still wait for Mrs. Dalloway, how fairies think we're blind because they never went away, why graveyards prefer to be 4 feet deep, how we all become bilingual when we fall asleep. My memory is long, and I never forget the sound of the egg when my head first cracked the wall, my blindness when I entered that sterile room covered in blood, how terrified I was when she finally pushed me out of the water, when I had to relearn how to breathe.